evening, everybody! Jason here from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, streaming on Treaty 7 land. Home of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuu Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda Nation, along with the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. Welcome back to Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. You want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. It'll all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised over $130 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2023 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. I'm Playing Games help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 12 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate in the links below or my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2023, over $183,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now, by giving back, you can game on. If you are one of the first 1,000 X-Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom X-Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of friends over at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So, if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Oh, whoops. Yep, that's right. For tonight on Raid the Arcade, I'm continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. Sorry, I just added this new slide here with the 2023 fundraising numbers for the Alberta Children's Hospital, and it kind of rearranged the buttons on my deck. Okay, but in any case, yeah. So tonight we're going back to Final Fantasy XVI. So let's just dive right back on in. The joys of live television production. And to think this is what I went to college for. Okay, so let's just dive right back into Final Fantasy XVI. Okay, yes, that's right. Me and the party where we're doing some side quests here in Tabor first. And we helped Milos the Antiquarian read some old stone tablets. Again, dude, we know this guy named Tomes back home. You really got to meet him. The two of you would get along famously.
If the people of Tabor had not built those domes above the stones to protect them from the elements, the engravings would soon have been lost. It just goes to show how important they must be to the people of the village.
Okay, let's check out the local map. Okay, so let's see. Yep, so there's the fields of Korava. That's where I could go to get to slay a dead Avis. Okay, looks like I'm going to open up some more of the map.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
Boiled bow? You should have a doctor look at that. Ooh. Let's see now, which is the best way? Ah! Oh! Ow! Yeah, that's it, Joshua. You and Jill take the stairs.
Beneath the flood, yes, and not a stone's throw away.
Okay, so let's see. There's got to be a. Let's see, where's the way out? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Let's double check the map again, or maybe let's see. Maybe there's. Of course, when in doubt, check the quest list. Okay. Slay a dead Avis on the fields of Korava. Okay. Let's see. Where's the way out of here? Let's take the main way out. Is this the right way? I'm telling you, I can't. I'm telling you, sometimes I can't read maps to save my life. Oh, sorry, I already spoke to you before.
The free city's under siege. Who'd have thought it?
Master Cyril, luckily. Thank goodness he told us before we set out.
Yes, that's right. I think. Yep, going in the right direction.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Oh, great. Now the game's out commenting on my orienteering. Thank you so much, game. Let's see. Well, the distance marker's going down, so this must be the right way. Oh no, you don't! You get back here! Oh no, you don't! Yeah, I didn't even break a sweat. Okay, so. Well, you all saw it that they were all going to jump me. It was all in self-defense. Oh, something's up here. Oh, don't get back here! Ha ha! Yeah, this is what happened when you block our way. Was that Torgal? Oh, yeah. Good boy.
To find her.
Knock knock? Okay, nobody home. Okay, the Fields of Karava. This is the place. Okay, you all saw that. They were going to jump me again. Okay, let's see if we can find that Dread Avis. Probably somewhere up ahead. That's the one. Okay. Let her rip!
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Okay, staggered. Aha! Yeah, let all those numbers fly. Yeah, no, that was a fight. Okay, they got the Avis skin. The thick, scaled skin of an Avis, claimed by some to be as old as the mountains themselves, was likely seen a decade or two.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Let's see, are there any points of interest along here? I want to try to finish the map first, but... Yeah, but let's do some fast travel. Again, I don't want to hold this thing any longer than I have to.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
It's all yours, buddy.
As supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Métis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide. This is hide unlike any I've had the pleasure of handling. My clients will pay a fortune for the merest scrap.
Okay, you do you, buddy. Okay, so let's make our way to... Yeah, so let's make our way to the Free Cities then. So turn this way, and let's head back out. And this time, let's ride in style. Let's go Chocobo. Or fire up your cell phones and use Choco Go, the ride-sharing application with the Final Fantasy XIV theme.
Cities under siege?
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
There you are.
Ready, go?
Okay, it's coming up to quarter. It's now 10:15 here in Calgary, so you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Of course you do. So go to www.extra-life.org.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Oh, you don't get back here.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you can pick things up when you're mounted. Let's go. Uh-oh, looks like some more trouble.
Thanks, girl.
Hi, we're just passing through. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you stay down. Okay, looks like we're nearing our destination.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Oh, this might not be good. Let's approach with caution.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Okay, looks like good. We now got fast travel here to the free cities of Canver and southeastern Storm. From humble beginnings, did a handful of villages join to form a staunch alliance that now controls much of the realm's mercantile trade. Okay. Oh, looks like there's more side quests. All right. There's one over here in Lost Wing, and there's one here in Buckland. And there's one over here in Martha's Rest. Okay, but let's head back to the Hideaway and let's recharge up, do some crafting, and just get in some new quest available line reports. Let's just do some administrative stuff first.
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic Horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
Yeah, we'll be back there soon enough.
There's barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling.
few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
We've sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Or at least a semblance of it.
Do you like being struck by thunderbolts from on high? Then don't let anything happen to Mid. Yeah?
Okay. Tally-ho, everybody. What have you got?
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Okay, looks like we've got one here. Oh, a paw lifted. Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with mirth and merriment, and it's you that we have to thank. Signed, Adela Bill Spicer.
You earned this. All done?
How are you doing? Quick look.
Okay. Oh, what's this one? Oh, we've got line reports here. Oh, for great justice! Rekindling the flame here in Rosaria. And here trading places in the Dalmatian Republic. Okay.
Think you can help?
Okay, let's see. Is there any other little things around here that needs to be taken a look at as well? Oh. Need to check out the map room as well. And I have a little chin wag with Vivian here about the state of the realm.
Clive, how may I help you today? Here you are.
Okay, yeah, so here's the story. As an army of Akashic knights rampage through the streets of Canver, the city's guildmasters, together with the Dalmekian parliamentarians who have come to the free cities in search of succor, barricade themselves inside the Agora. They are visited there by King Barnabas of Walud and his royal servant Sletnir, who put them all to the sword.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Yeah, we're starting to get back into Game of Thrones territory now. Let's see. Yeah, let's check out just a couple of things that's going down in my room.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Okay, let's see what letters I got. Oh, there's several here. One called duty. My Lord Marquess, in your absence, I shall watch over over my new charges, offering them every protection I am able. I will ask you to do the same for His Grace, Jote. Okay. Oh, there's lots of letters here on our own time. Oh, one from Sharon. I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, maybe I could sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One does need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done. Yeah, considering the fate of the guy that crossed her. Okay, George Stoney. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us to all leave to snip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? Signed, Lubor. Okay, let's read this one. Flames are bright. Here's one from Wade. You have an uncanny talent for showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic and us more their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So you can see he's already learned everything he can from me. You would do well to continue aspiring a more worthy shield, and the realm is none more worthy than you. Signed, Wade. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in a Kashyyyk had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've come a realm to save and all, but if you ever need a quick reviver rather, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Finally, word from Northreach. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping us rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippa has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I off word the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagined the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms are ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Signed, Isabel. Okay, take that as you will, chat. Okay, let's see what new souvenirs I've got. The Continental Censer, an ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Sharon for his assistance in clearing your name. According to the Canankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off anything from insects to the plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Okay, any other business to take care of here?
See the pair that got hauled into tires?
Okay, now it's time for the side quests. Yeah, let's see. Let me see. Let me just double check here. Make sure that these ones are. Making sure that these ones are one and the same. Yeah, rekindling the flame. Okay, you got it. Okay, let's just relate some of my tales of daring do to tomes.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. You wish to study the tomes?
Oh, almost ready to ding. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's read about the free cities. Okay, here we are. A federation of neighboring independent city-states located in the southeast part of the Damekian Republic. While originally part of Damekia, the cities achieved their independence year 857, hoping to step away from the Republic's internal struggles and focuses it upon the commerce on which their prosperity had been built. Political power currently resides with a council of guild masters, prominent Canvarian traders, and craftspeople. The lack of a dominant or a mother crystal to covet, along with considerable financial resources, allows Canver to retain both its independence and neutrality in the face of considerable turmoil elsewhere. As such, it lacks a standing army, the defense of its walls having been relegated to a small yet well-trained city guard.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yes, I did, thank you. Okay, let's just do one more quick check of the map, and then it'll be time for a station break.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite. Will we ever see the sun again?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Okay, so now it's time for another side quest. But first, it's actually coming up to 10:30 here in Calgary, so now it is time for a station break. So, you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, your family, and your coworkers. They all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised over $130 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2023 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of X-Life for 12 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate in links below or in my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2023, over $183,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now by giving back, you can game on. If you're one of the first 1,000 X-Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom X-Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of our friends over at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or once again, if you'd like to help me in my fundraising to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped my link in Twitch chat. Every dollar helps, every share helps. Okay, so it's side quest time here in Final Fantasy XVI on Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. But first, this word from Extra Life Canada.
Why I Extra Life? I Extra Life to make a difference. Through Extra Life, we're able to bring in thousands upon thousands of dollars for our hospital foundation. When we raise money for the kids, like our champion kid Nico, we're able to make a difference in their lives by being able to have a facility where they're able to get the treatment they need in our own province.
You sign up online, you pick the hospital you're going to support, raise money for family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, etc., and then play games.
You can go to extra-life.org for all the information you need to sign up and start doing Extra Life yourself.
It's just fun to do it. You can build such a community with friends, like some of my lifelong friends I've met through Extra Life United and stuff like that. Whether you do a big production or a small little game night at your house, there's so many options and so many ways to do it that it's accessible to everyone.
It's a great community. Everyone's in it for the same reason. They're all playing in support of kids' health or playing games for kids that may not be able to.
Doesn't matter if you fundraise $10, $100, or $1,000. Every dollar really does help.
You don't have to be the most hardcore of gamers to get involved. If playing games is something you enjoy doing, and it's something that you're already doing, Extra Life is the way to take it, embrace that fun, and do something more than what you could do yourself. Be proactive, jump at it through Facebook, through extra-life.org. Reach out to your local hospital, they'll know more. Hop onto the Extra Life Discord, find local gamers. If your hospital doesn't have a guild, get out there, form one, and just keep going.
And we're back with Final Fantasy XVI right here on Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus. Okay, yeah, the city of Canberra can handle itself for a bit, but in the meantime, time for a couple of side quests or two.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids.
So you want me to evict them?
Sent someone to clear them out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full, fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Reckon Eastpool would make a nice little home for a few bearers and guardians with a mind to make a go of it. Once those blasted bandits have been sent packing, that is.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count.
Huh.
And
Hardly a
rather
challenge.
less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
We need the workout.
If you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Now let's evict these bandits from Eastpool. Let's see, is there any quick travel? Ah, yes there is. There's a... Yep, there's an obelisk right there. Oh, but looks like the local shopkeeper has some new wares available. Let's talk to them first.
Anything catch your eye?
Okay, but first of all, let's sell off some stuff. Let's see.
wanted one of those.
Oh, you're a coin collector, brand myself too. Okay, looks like that's it. Okay, so let's see, what do you got? Okay. Okay, with my luck, they'll all be orchestrion rolls. And, oh yeah, more... Yeah, way more expensive rolls. Let's see, actually, this one's affordable.
There you go.
I'll take this one.
Take care out there, eh?
Okay, let's do a little bit of quick travel. Thanks to the power of the PlayStation 4. Look how fast it loads up. Okay, let's go waste these bozos.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place or face the consequences.
Yeah, let's try out some of Bahamut's gear.
That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not.
Oh!
What's that thing doing here?
Oh, it's called 2 scoops.
Goes to.
2 scoops of raisins in every box of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Oh, look at all these numbers. It's total chaos. Oh, very cartoony hands. And the bozos are wasted.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
Yeah, well, good luck, dudes.
I'd better get this well back in working order. If we're gonna live here, we'll need something to drink.
Okay, it's 10:46 here in Calgary, so you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. What's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is, you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
I'm just that kind of guy.
Eastpool's been in ruins for years, so wonder any of it's still standing. But with a bit of lumber, a lick of paint, and a lot of hard work, they'll make a home of it yet.
Okay, now let's take a look here at the map and see what other side trips what we can do before here. Let's see. Here's Bocklid. And yeah, it looks like trading places. Looks like they need something for us to do.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Then we'll have to find it, and fast. We cannot let this chance pass us by.
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them.
Here we go
So
again.
We've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find the village in Chairdra's Thread, past Leitney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yeah, prioritize this oddly seeming copy and pasted quest.
Pass through Leitney's Cleft, and you'll see what's left of Cashlock down in the valley.
Okay, let's see. Is there a quick way? Quick way. Yeah. Here's Leitney's Cleft. Oh, thought I could continuously just Phoenix shift all my way down the cleft. Thought it'd be faster and flashy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's over there. Yeah, this looks like the place. But let's see. Oh, here we go. I was thinking I could be sneaky and take a shortcut. And as it turns out, there is none. I'm gonna try something here. Nope, invisible walls. Okay, let's see. How can we get there then? Okay, looks like... Let's see. I know that she did give directions, but let's check it out here. Okay, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way then. Wait a minute, there was a... Oh, was this the way? Oh. I just cannot read maps worth a darn. And of course, here's the secret entrance. Okay, well, file this one under duh.
friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Cash lock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
You got it, dude. Level 2 Mega Flare! Yeah, death from above! Yeah, that was good and flashy. Okay, looks like this is the right way.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
Oh, more bozos! Oh, Helldiver! For Super Earth and manage democracy! Oh, that was fancy.
Farewell.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
Yep, map looks pretty complete. And let's head back.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Okay, so maybe this quest isn't a copy-paste job.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans. This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. But don't tell my sister I said that, will you?
Nope. Okay, so if I'm right, I think that there's probably one more side quest to do. Yep, that's right. It's here in Lost Wing. And let's just travel there.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Okay, well actually now that it's 11:04 p.m. here in Calgary, this is actually a good place to wrap things up for the evening. So, you've been watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus. This was a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from our friends, family, and co-workers. They'll all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised over $130 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2023 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 12 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate the links below or my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2023, over $183,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now, by giving back, you can game on. If you're one of the first 1,000 Extra Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you want to unlock your very own custom Extra Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of our friends at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or once again, if you'd like to help me in my fundraising for the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped my link in Twitch chat. Every dollar helps, every share helps. Well, thank you again so much for tuning in, for your support here as I play games for Extra Life here on Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. I'll be back Monday night at 10 p.m. Mountain. Thanks again, and as always, kids can't wait. Good night, everybody.